many whores now. Like, not in a bad way. I don't care what other people do. But there is so many whores that there's nothing mysterious anymore. Like you can open your phone whore as soon as you open your phone.
Two
might be the one. Who missing? Oh shit! Man, all the people that want me, son. Who missed Sunday dinner? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. This fucking I Am Legend. That bitch talking. She's doing the same shit. Out of here. Stupid ass.
When was the last time you was intimate with a guy? You don't have to answer.
Okay. I said I was gonna be honest when when you asked this question.
Don't answer.
Today.
Oh my gosh.
Who'd you have sex with today?
Somebody that I'm dating.
So you're dating somebody?
I'm dating.
So are you looking for more people to date?
No, I'm looking for Mr. Right.
But so dating doesn't become Mr. Right? It doesn't have opportunity?
Mm-hmm.
So you're dating a person right now.
I'm dating people right now. Dang, I hope it's not my wife.
Wait, who was that in the background? We saw a guy. Who's that in the background? Who's that in the background? Speak. You can talk. You've been talking to me the whole time.
I told you who it was.
That's the guy you had sex with today?
Wow.
So the guy you had sex with today is in your house and you're on my show looking for a new guy?
I'm on your show to tell you that I'm single, and if I find
you're on my show to look for a new guy because that's what this show
is about. But men do it too.
So I'm on the show just to put myself out there. Yes.
Yeah, you're on the show to meet a new guy. That's what this show is about. So you want to meet a guy while you have the guy you slept with in your house. What kind of quality man you think is going to hit you up?
I know that was a long intro, but I wanted to simply make a point. The quality of women that men have to pick from in today's dating market is literally slim to none. Remember, men choose relationships. Women give permission for sexual activity. In today's environment, women are complaining that they can't find a man. And this complaint is now being screamed all over TikTok. I'm sure you've seen some of these videos here that have been going viral. Leftover women around the world, 2025. And we're going to get into some of these. But women are starting to really discover that when they don't give men good options, that men have a choice to say, no, not going to do it, not going to commit to anyone. That's what we're going to talk about today, my friends. I'm going to feature one lady I've been watching recently. This particular video here. This lady here, this channel, let me get the name. It's Remy Renee. And her channel is getting quite popular. I love how she breaks down information that is happening in the dating market. And the video we're going to be featuring is Guys Are Not Approaching. What changed everything? Well, we know what changed everything, don't we, gentlemen? But we're going to examine it. And for those gentlemen who still don't understand what is going on in the dating market, and for all of you gentlemen who are watching channels like these, you have to understand what you're up against. But more importantly, all of you gentlemen are holding the line on female bad behavior. You're not committing. You're not getting involved with these women on any serious basis. And women are starting to wake up. They're waking up and realizing, holy shit, what the hell have we done? So like this video, please, gentlemen on the way in, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the notification bell for me, please. Of course, book a session if you need any help. So let's get into this particular video.
All over the world are dressing up, stepping out, giving green lights, and still going home alone. They're smiling, they're waiting, and nothing happens. They post about it. They make TikToks about it. Some even go viral saying, can we please bring back the men that are walking up to women? But you know what most men say back? Nope, I'm good.
Okay, so not only do men not approach women in clubs in New York, but they don't even acknowledge you when you come and sit on the same table as them.
So what happened? Why did men stop approaching women? It wasn't overnight. Something deeper shifted socially, emotionally, and even psychologically. And what you're about to hear might just make you feel a little more understood than you've had in a long time. This isn't just a dating trend. This is happening everywhere, from clubs in New York to gyms in LA, from college to coffee shops, you name it. There's a noticeable silence. And if you think women aren't noticing it, they are. You can scroll through any social platforms and find posts like, I was dressed up, I smiled at a guy, and nothing. We made eye contact 3 times, he never came over. Where did all the confident men go? But here's the twist. They're still here. They're just quiet now. Because for a growing number of men, it's not about shyness. It's not about fear. It's about self-preservation. It's about looking at the rules of the game and realizing the game doesn't serve them anymore. And once you understand what happens in gyms and clubs, you'll realize the silence isn't weakness, it's strategy. Let's talk about one of the most important battlegrounds in this debate, the gym. For years, women online have said, stop looking at me. Don't bother me when I'm working out. Creeps at the gym need to be exposed, they say. And guess what? Men listen. So now, men keep their distance. They avoid eye contact.
Oh, she's so right. Trust me, as a guy who's in the gym every day, and I go to 2 gyms, 2 separate gyms, it is the same shit. Women are literally ignored like you would not believe. And to be honest with you, man, the dressing is getting more revealing. The so-called gym wear nowadays is literally almost down to a freaking strap around the freaking breasts. More and more titties are being exposed. It's literally wearing almost like a swimwear bra at the gym these days, right? And then, of course, you got to we don't mention the so-called booty-enhancing leggings. They got padding on each freaking booty cheek. And, of course, you have this string in the middle, the crease in the middle that draws so tight in between each butt cheek to spread the cheeks open and to enhance the size of the cheek by lifting it up. All of these enhancements are there, and these strings are so damn tight, it looked like it's cutting the woman's freaking butt in half, man. It's freaking insane what you're seeing. Yeah, even here in Dubai. So I can imagine how bad it is back in the West. But the crazy thing is, most men, I watch men reacting at the gym, most men just casually glance and move and just look away. Casually glance over and just look away. And a lot of these women outfit are bright pink, reds, yellows, and a lot of these different really eye-catching freaking colors. And men don't even freaking acknowledge more than a freaking milliseconds to a few seconds. I'm telling you. So understand what's happening. Women are getting more desperate, and the men's eyes are so accustomed to seeing over-revealing women. You look left, there's one. You look right, there's another. You look straight ahead, there's another. You look on the separate corners, there's another. There is just women revealing more and more of themselves every single day, to the point where, like the woman said in the beginning, everywhere you go, every freaking app you open, there's a hoe. There's whores everywhere. So men have become so immune to the point where when you actually see a woman who's covered up, she's the one that actually looks sexy. I think it's almost going reverse now, where the woman who's actually covering herself up, that's the one the men are looking at. Think about that shit. But I strongly feel this is what's happening. I'm so used to seeing all of these scantily half-naked women that I just don't even acknowledge them anymore.
Some even change gyms altogether just to avoid the risk of being filmed, shamed, or even misunderstood. And here's the irony. That same gym is now filled with women asking, why won't anyone approach me? Where are all the confident men? What happened to real masculinity? You want the truth? It got pushed out. It was called creepy. It was called aggressive. And it was called doing too much. And after enough times of being shut down, mocked, or mischaracterized, men just left the conversation. They didn't argue. They just stopped. They stopped approaching. They stopped risking it. They stopped trying because what used to be charming is now problematic. And when even a polite hello can turn into a viral takedown video, why even try? Now, let's talk about the clubs. Back in the day, clubs were the hunting ground, the energy, the chase, the fun. But go out now, you'll find more people staring at their phones than dancing. VIP tables full of bored faces. Guys standing around just sipping their drinks like they were a security guy. Why? Because clubs flip the script. Women now get in free. Men pay to enter, pay to sit, pay to drink, pay to exist. And when they finally get the courage to talk to someone, you, don't touch me. Oh, you're not my type. Why are you talking to me? It's not a party anymore. It's a trap. Men are realizing that they're just paying to be ignored. So they stay home. They work out. They invest. They level up in silence.
Early last year, one of my wealthy brothers decided he was going to buy out a whole section of a very popular club here in Dubai and, roped it off. Huge section. And he had 20-something of us in this private area in the club. Of course, we got food served. We had private bartender in the area, etc. Right? Now, we started early in the night, but as the night progressed and it was time now for the partiers to come out and the main DJ to start up, all the beautiful women started to pile in. I'm noticing this. But there was a lot more women than men. But even when the men came in, most of the men just sort of hung out on their own. Some of them bought private tables. Now, in our section, there were mostly married people because because most of us were married. We're the older crowd, Of course, the loud music is starting to get to me and shit. I'm like, oh, Christ, time for me to get my ass out of here. But I was intrigued because I haven't been out in a while and I wanted to see the dynamics of this whole club scene to see if it was anything close to what they are saying online, so to speak. But I realized it's the same thing, The dynamics are the same. The wealthy guys had the tables. The women piled in, came in groups, 2, 3, sometimes 4 at a time. They would go to the bar and hopefully a guy would buy them a drink. Most guys didn't. So they end up buying their own drinks and just sort of sitting around waiting for someone to approach them. I'm just thinking to myself, are they on the clock? Are they working girls? Or they're just girls out here just trying to meet a guy on a night out? Because I couldn't tell the difference, to be honest with you, man. And so I watched the dynamics unfold. Yeah, I'm in the corner with my wife trying to do my old man dance, trying to do my little thing, my little jig, But the dynamics was pretty dull, man. Most men never approached the girls. And even though the girls were there dressed everybody had on very, very short dresses, skirts, etc. But the interaction was pretty lame, man. Most girls end up dancing by themselves and guys just sat there and watched them. Nobody really made big moves. So anyway, I left early. I don't know if the men had to get a little drunker first before they approached the girls or what, but I didn't get that far. But initially, exactly what she's talking about is what I saw happening. Back in my day, man, you would want to get to those girls first. Once they walk in, you want to get to them first before any other guys come in. Try to get something going with those girls so that they're in your corner, they're with you, so to speak, before the other guys come in. But that wasn't happening, my friends. Hey, let me know your experiences because, I'm not your nightclub guy.
But let me ask you something. What happens when women miss the attention they used to swat away? That's where we're heading next. Number 3, the attention drought. So now here we are. The gyms are quiet. The bars are empty. They're dry. And suddenly, women are starting to notice. They're posting TikToks like, nobody flirts anymore. Men don't say hi in public anymore. I can walk down the street in full glam and nothing. And this is where it gets interesting because not that long ago, those same women were annoyed.
And now we'll switch over to the women who are crying.
Done. I am fucking done. I am done. I am done begging a mother to love me. Done begging him to spend time with me. Like, I swear, Some of us women have more balls than you coward-ass men. You take good women and you f***ing break us down till we can't take no more, till every f***ing man we see makes us want to vomit.
Anymore, honestly. Do not date a woman for 3 months, and I use that term loosely, date, because he never took me on a date, or even planned one in the house. Mr. Anxiety. Do not date a woman for 3 months, her, lead her to believe you want a relationship, literally spend a whole entire week with her, and then ghost her for 4 days, and dump her, and then tell her it's just because you don't have romantic feelings for her. Why? What the?
This is what happens when you give up the punani right away, and then the man discovers that there's nothing more to you besides the hole. Then you're putting too much pressure on him, and he has to make a quick decision. Be thankful that he got out quick instead of dragging this out for years, wasting more of your time. Now, because you're in the danger zone and your freaking biological clock is tick, 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 that he's not on your time, lady. This is what's happening to a lot of you older 30-year-old women. You waited too freaking long. Now you're desperate. The man is just going through the normal freaking course of events. It's 3 months. Ooh. Most of that time you didn't even spend with him. After he spent a week with you, he realized, okay, shit, this woman is insufferable. You do not have relationship skills. He saw something that said no. You gave him access to the punani. He had what he wanted. Then he realized this isn't worth me giving up a relationship for. And he bounced. Once again, women are responsible for sex. Men provide you with the opportunity of a relationship. He didn't see where it was worth it. This is what you ladies got to understand.
I've been talking to a guy. We've been texting. It was great. He said, I'm 5 minutes away from picking you up. I got all dressed up for our date. And boom, I'm blocked. He stood me up. And I don't understand why men treat good women like I am an amazing woman. Huge heart. Very loyal. Bruh. And men just play with my feelings. That's all they do. Just make it make sense. Make it make sense.
A self-proclaimed good woman. Who gave you that title? Was it a title that you bestowed on yourself, or was it the men, your exes, who none of them have committed to you, gave you that title? Because men do not give up good women. They wife up good women. Kind, loyal. Who gave you that title? You did? I don't understand why women think that we as men should just listen to what you proclaim is good about you. I need someone else to tell me that I'm a good speaker, or I'm a handsome guy, or I dress well, whatever the hell it is. I can't say to my wife, I'm a good husband. She has to tell me I'm a good husband. I can't tell her I'm a good lover. She has to tell me I'm a good lover. So my point to you is this idea that you coming out here trying to convince the world that you're this amazing woman, it's a great ad, but it lacks believability. Really lack credibility. Just saying.
I don't know what it's like to be in the presence of a real man, a leader, somebody that you know is going to protect you. Like, it kills you to see your wife or your girlfriend happy. You have shit on that. Like, f*** you men and your mommy issues. We are not your f***ing enemies. But I'm done. I am so done. I'm tired of hurting. I never deserved this shit.
Think that it's okay to come and say whatever they want to people, to get their hopes up, to have them let their guard down, to be told things, and then they go and a couple days later they just say the complete opposite. why even waste somebody's time? Not only mine, but yours. I'm so tired of people not saying what they want from the start. I'm so tired of people coming and just getting someone's hopes up.
I'm wondering how many of these women are single mothers who are just crying their ass off out here. Because they're all claiming that they're such great women. However, men just don't want to commit to them. Don't you realize that you're in your 30s, you waited too long, and now you're in this desperate state? If you're a single mother, you basically don't have a chance in hell. The best you can do is to get some good companionship with one man who do not want to get married. You don't want to get involved with your kids. Get some D on a regular basis and stick it out until the child reaches 18. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. But I would not advise any man to marry a single mother.
I have gained weight. I'm 34 years old. I'm not 25 anymore. And a guy that I dated when I was 25 just came back into my life, and he's in the best shape of his life.
I would give anything to have someone at home to love me and support me. I've been the working parent. I've been the part-time working parent. I've been the stay-at-home mom and wife. And now I'm the single mom working 2 jobs. And I miss my kids, but I have to pay my bills. If you're a parent and you have a partner at home who loves you and your kids and helps take care of you in any way, mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, however it may be, just thank them. Just say thank you. Remind them how grateful you are. Remind them how amazing they are. So I would give anything to have someone at home to love me and support.
Here's the reality, lady. I'm glad you're telling other women this, and hopefully to keep them in their marriages, because that's the biggest problem that we're seeing right now, is that too many women are messing up their good marriages with their kids, and then they end up back on the street as single mothers, where no man is going to touch that. That's just way too much expensive baggage that a man would have to put on his shoulders. It is literally the number one killer of financial advancement, mental advancement, and life in general, because most women these days, especially single moms, are just simply there to have another man as a wallet. I'm not saying all women do that, but the majority of them have done it and have done men so bad that most men are not taking that chance. The risk is just too freaking high for men. Not in an environment where every dollar counts these days. Every single dollar a man makes has to count. It has to go to something positive, whether his development, his retirement, his business, anything except going to some kid that isn't his, going to a woman that more than likely will leave him once she has gotten what she needed from him. You can cry all you want, but that's the reality, man.
At first it was kind of funny, like, ha ha ha, I'm going to be single forever, I'm going to die alone. Now it's been 3 years. It's not funny.
And like, serious question, and I'm not asking for a friend, I'm asking for me, but where are all the emotionally available, loving, protective men? Please, let me know where. I'm saying it again. I am not asking for a friend, I'm asking for me.
Where are the women pushing 30? Where do we find good men at? And I'm not talking about the club, and I hate dating apps. Where do y'all find single men at? Where are the single men? Because everywhere I go, I'm seeing taken men.
Single at nearly 32. I've never been married. I don't have children.
Okay.
I have no idea what is going on. So I thought to myself, in like my teen years and in my 20s, I'm going to have this boss at 30. In my 30s, I'm going to know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to be married. I've never wanted kids, so that's okay. I've got no idea what's going on. Every day it gets worse. Yeah, I've achieved nothing that I wanted to achieve or thought I would achieve, even though I've given it a good bash. It's not for lack of trying.
It's scary out here. Where are they? Where are the kings? Where is my future husband?
Because this is what I'm seeing from a lot of 30-year-olds. They played so much during their 20s and ignored the fact that I should actually focus on what's important in life. Most 20-year-olds think that they're not adults. Most 20-year-old women think that, yeah, this is an adult. This is me having fun. I tell my daughters this every freaking day. 20s doesn't mean that you're a child. It means you're an adult. You can get arrested. You can go to jail. You can vote. You can do all of these things. You're an adult. But part of adulting is that you got to find a man and take him serious very early. And you learn from that one man and you focus on that one man being your man that you're going to go for the rest of your life with. It is better to be under the control, influence, mental growth with one guy than a horde of different men who do not have your best interest in mind. Women have this idea that I need experience from a variety of men. I need to go through my learning period, my whole phase. But who is she learning from? She's learning from Pookie, Ray Ray, and all of these freaking guys who have nothing interesting, nothing concrete, nothing that would develop her growth. And then when she hits her 30s and she's talking like this one woman who says, I have nothing because she learned from all the freaking idiots. She got nothing vital from those men. Whereas if she had stuck with one good man who influences her behavior, teach her everything about life. Because you got to remember that you're both learning at that one point as well. It's just that one guy. Life is also going to throw education at you. Your father, your mother, these are the people that are teaching you as well. But a lot of you women think that you need to be dicked down by a large variety of men who teach you about life. That isn't freaking teaching. What's the sense of learning shit from 50 different men versus learning really good, solid information from one man, being influenced by one man? 50 pieces of shit, one piece of gold. Which one would you prefer? Yes, that's my point. You pick one good, solid guy when you're freaking young and you work and grow with him because you're growing together. But no, you have this idea, I need to get experience. Experience from who? Who are you getting the experience from? A bunch of different dicks? Bunch of different men who just drilling you out? Just burning up your oxytocin receptors. Your bonding hormone is just constantly being shared by 50, 60, 70 different men. And then by the time you're ready to settle down when you're 30, you have no idea how to bond with a man because all you've done is given away your freaking vital years for bonding. You've given them away to so many men. You have no idea how to bond with one man. How the hell should a man look at you now and say, yeah, that's the woman I want? You women have no freaking clue how this shit works. Oh, you just want me to settle down with one person? One person to influence my brain?
It's not romance anymore. It's roulette. And men are betting on something else now, themselves. But there's one last layer to this. One reason men are walking away, even from women they want. And once I say it, you'll understand everything. Number 6, peace greater than pursuit. Let's bring this home. Here's the one reason so many men have stopped approaching women, even when the attraction is real. They're not chasing connection anymore. They're chasing peace. That's it. Not power, not control, not games, nothing, just peace. And for a lot of men, walking up to a woman, even if she's smiling, even if the vibe seems right, doesn't feel peaceful anymore. It feels like pressure. It feels like risk. It feels like stepping into a space where one wrong word can cost you your reputation, your confidence, or your whole night. Men are tired of rolling the dice on social energy that doesn't give back. They'd rather build a business than build false hope. Go to the gym than get ghosted. Read a book than read mixed signals. Work on their legacy, then wonder what her maybe means. This isn't weakness. This is evolution. And the craziest part, men still want connection. They still want to protect. They still want to lead. They still want love. Real, deep, grounded love. but not at the cost of their sanity, not at the cost of being treated like predators for offering a compliment, not at the cost of being mocked, recorded, or even ridiculed, or for being vulnerable enough to try. So they stop, not because they gave up, but because they just woke up. You want to know why men are not approaching women anymore? Because for the first time ever, they learned how to approach themselves. And that kind of peace, it's hard to walk away from.
That's what you're dealing with, ladies. Men who will pump and dump you. Men who will not approach you. Men who don't want to get married. Men who are not interested, period. They're not interested in even conversing with you. They just want their peace. These are the different men that we're now dealing with in this modern society. And women are going batshit crazy. It's not a good feeling. It really isn't. But hey, this is where we are.
I'm telling you, that singleness only hits you at night. When you ripping and running throughout the day, when you at work, when you whatever extracurricular activities, when you doing hobbies, when you at the gym, you don't even care about being single. That's not even on your mind. But when you pull up to the house at night and you get in that bed alone, that's when you be like, I really wish I could cuddle up with somebody, or I really wish I could tell somebody about my day. That's it. That's when the singleness hits you like, damn, I wish I had somebody. But throughout the day, you don't even be thinking about like, oh, I wish I had somebody to, talk to on my lunch break, or, like, I'm not even thinking about that stuff. But at night, when I lay my head down in that empty ass bed, oh yeah, that's when I be like, dang, yeah, I wish I had a little stink.
And this is where the problem lies. The loneliness that women are experiencing now. Women are much more social than men are. Women need to communicate. Women are natural nurturers and communicators. Men, we can sit around each other and don't say a bloody word for hours. I never see that happen with women. Men can go out fishing and don't say a word to each other about anything. Just the presence is fine. But women need to express herself. She needs to talk. My friends, listen, this is what's happening. I think relationships have reached an impasse. Men have been holding the line. And I'm talking about the men who should be married, who should be with another woman, who should be committed to other women. The eligible men is the word I'm looking for. These men are saying, no, it's not worth it. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. I value my peace. We know that the women financially cannot handle their lifestyles currently without a man. And as these women reach their late 30s and as AI becomes a bigger and more real threat to the entire society, women are going to start to see how vulnerable they are. And that, my friend, is why we're seeing a lot of women online now starting to cry. They can see it. They can feel it. So, gentlemen, get out there, meet women. There are good women out there. Get out there, man. Try to meet other women. Just say, hey, listen, I'm just going to try to shoot my shot because I think you're gorgeous. I think you're beautiful. If you want to tell me to F off, fine. But I'm just telling you, I'm shooting my shot because I don't think we should be alone. You have a man? And if she can't work with that open line, move on to the next one. Move on to the next one. Okay? So my friends, listen, that is the best advice the older man can give you today. Like the video on the way out, please. Book a session if you need any help. If you need the older man to give you some lyrics, some techniques that I use on in my everyday interaction with women, I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you. And I'm not talking about cheesy pickup lines. I'm just saying I tend to address women from a very practical, humane point of view. And when I say women, I'm talking about just having a normal conversation, not making them feel threatened, making yourself a little vulnerable in her eyes, but also very non-threatening. Because in order for a woman to not feel threatened, you need to be vulnerable. That's the easiest way to get through to her. I hope you understand what I'm saying. But anyway, Need help? Book a session, my friends. Okay, so my friends, until tomorrow, remember, whenever in doubt, always, always ask an older man. I'll see you soon. Cheers.